This morning, I looked in the mirror and I was feeling a little gratuitously sad about some diagnoses that um, I've been managing lately. And I just looked in the mirror and all of a sudden I remembered I am not that. I, I'm a goddess. And I looked at myself in the mirror and I said, even what I'm looking at is not what I am. I am not defined by this body. I am not defined by any disease. I am not defined by my hair color or cut. I am not defined by what I wear. I am not defined by where I live. I am not defined by my political affiliations. I am not defined by my religious affiliations. I am not defined by the food choices I make. I am not defined by the kind of car I like to drive or the shows that I watch or any of it. None of it. I'm not defined by any of that because I am a sample of God, and that's what I am. I thought about the knowledge that Greg Braden, if you haven't checked him out, check him out. I thought about the knowledge that Greg Braden has put forth in a lot of his books and his interviews. I've taken his workshops in person. He has talked about the decoding that has taken place of our DNA, correlating the elements that our DNA is made up with to the 4 original languages on this planet, and the letters coordinating with the elements, or let's say the numbers coordinating with the elements, translate to letters in all of these languages that equal the message of God in this body. Enough said. That's what I am. I am a goddess. I am not even a god or a goddess. I'm not even a she. I'm just an essence of God. And as soon as we start giving our power away by talking about, we are this affiliation, I align with that group, I have that disease, I have that limitation, blah, 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 blah. And don't get me wrong, I do it too. But as soon as we start doing it, guess what? Guess what we do? Here's my power. I give my power to that. And then guess what happens when you give your power away? You give your power away. That's what happens. Then all of a sudden, you are no longer the driver. That is the driver. The disease is the driver. The political party is the driver. What your social group thinks is the driver. The, type of food you eat is the driver. All those things become the driver when you give your power to those things. Oh, here's what I do. Here's a chink in my armor, okay? Oh, I have this situation going on with my body. Can't eat this, gotta eat that. Food's the driver. Food is in charge when I do that. Food's got the power. Should I, could I, can I leverage affiliations to enhance my experience of tasting God through this existence that I am blessed to be? Yeah, I can leverage experiences. But as soon as I say I am that, it is, the disease is, the food is, the is gone. But guess what? All of a sudden I looked in the mirror and I said, oh, God. This is God. I'm God. I am a goddess, not because I'm arrogant, narcissistic, or any of those things, not based on how I look or don't look, or any of those things. No different than you. You too are also God, goddess, whatever. You too also are that. We are all that. And the sooner that we can reclaim our connection to that, to know that just like, you know, just as if we are here only to be in our essence, that is the truest expression of God, is being in our essence. And when we're in our essence and doing what is essentially ours to do with a purity of existence, then all else slips away. And I certainly experience this on a daily basis, and I'm sure that you do too. I experience this, that as soon as I stop thinking about something as a problem solver or as a hindrance to a solution or something like that, as soon as I put it down, and I don't mean like, fine. I mean like, move on. I just move on. It comes my way. I get it. It's right there in my lap, and I don't even have to work. All I have to do is be in my essence. All I have to do is be essentially present to life through this vessel. And life unfurls. And this is a way that I get to taste it. And I think we all find our ways. We have to find our little combinations to connect in truth with our own essences, because it's in that connection with our own essences that we are indivisible from our own self as God. And I don't mean God in the religious sense, and I don't mean God as some kind of imperialistic entity that's, got a magic wand that decides good, bad, permission, no permission. It is the essence of all creation. It is the essence of all ability to create. And that is in every cell of our bodies, in our DNA, literally in translation in our DNA in our bodies. And to be honest, if I'm being honest, one of the situations that I've been, offered to give my power away to, that our society gives a lot of power away to, and I get why. One of those situations is telling me that I should get radiation on this body. Do you know what radiation does? The doctor told me radiation kills your DNA. Why would I want to kill what has the message of God? Not for me, no. My DNA is a beautiful patchwork of God's handiwork, and I am here to keep this vessel of God as connected and connectable as possible. I want all systems open for connection with what is divine and what is my essence. And I want for all of us to know this, and for us to melt away from my money is God. My money is my definition. My clothes are my definition. My political, fuck it all. No. Let's get over all the bullshit. Let's get down to it. What it really is you're divine, I'm divine. We are. And that's what we are. Take it in. Breathe it in. Feel that. Feel that. Know that.